What's going on, everybody? Filmtopians, fellow Filmtopians, welcome to the Filmtopian in the spring live streams. I'm super pumped to be here. It's been a while, and I'm just so happy to be back. First and foremost, how's everybody doing? I see all the usual suspects in the chat, and that is beauty. Oh man, give me a thumbs up, guys, if you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me good. Everything's going on my end. Everything seems good. Yeah, so we are back after a week off and a 9-part Wandavision series. Filmtopia has returned. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We got RHZ Zoom. Welcome back. Reddick, sup, fellas? What's up, my fellow moderator for the Discord? Millie Cham, yo, what's up? Oh, man. Do we got a good show today. RHZ Zoom says, cool intro. Yo, Pyro, hell is back in his house. That intro, though. William, day one, William, what's going on? Yeah, I'm back. Fusion, what's up, baby? Guys, I'm so pumped. Noel, what is up? If you guys do not know, Noel is one of the winners for the Funko Pop giveaways, which I will be sending out tomorrow. Adrian, my fellow moderator, how are you doing? You have been doing an amazing job with some crazy things you're implementing, crazy awesome things you're implementing into the Discord. If you guys are not already aware, make sure to go check that out. The Discord link is in the bio. We have an awesome community of Filmtopians that we're building and meeting there. And yeah, so I just want to say welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As you can tell, things might seem a little different. You know, I got the long hair. I'm letting it down. I got my two passions in life behind me. I've got fandom, type of things, and I got cameras and filmmaking stuff. So that is the purpose for my background today. And as you know, the background is blue and red and blue for the new show that we are embarking on. But what's up, guys? Redix, yes, I 100% agree. Adrian is just amazing on Discord. Join the server. Ulysses is in the chat. What's going on? Anyone know how long this episode is? According to the internet, I'm seeing about 40-ish to 50-ish minutes. Because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is actually just 6 episodes. So we only got 6 weeks of this, guys. We only got 6 weeks. And but they're going to be, I think, some pretty well fleshed out episodes. So I'm excited about that. We're going to get about 40 to 50 to an hour runtime. RHC Zoom, thank you for asking. Hey, Rick, what's this in honor of Autumn Snyder? Okay, so we will get to that right now that you brought that up. Okay, so to answer the question, tonight I actually want to dedicate this stream to the Snyder family. And the reason being is if you don't already know, or perhaps you were on a different planet, the Snyder Cut, yes, you heard that right. The Snyder Cut Justice League movie debuted last night or today at midnight. And I watched it, and I'm just going to tell you straight up, right off the rip, it is one of the most amazing superhero films I have ever seen. It is, on top of that, it is one of my favorite superhero movies that I have ever seen. And I had a very emotional watch last night. And I am just very, very happy for the Snyder family for being able to finish their vision with the movie. And but let me digress. So the reason tonight's stream is, or at the bottom of the screen, you guys can see a little ticker that says in honor of Autumn Snyder, hashtag for Autumn. The reason why is because some of you have been asking about like super chats or being able to like support the channel in different ways. So one of the ways that I found was, because I'm not a monetized channel yet, I did my research and I came across this what would you call it, like this platform website service that is called Streamlabs. Streamlabs allows anybody to basically submit a question at whatever, like however much they want to donate to ask that question, and it shows up on the screen, and I read the question for sure. I won't miss it. But I didn't want to be honest, I was actually pretty hesitant about doing any sort of like monetizing or anything. So my goal for tonight is I have two links in the description below. And those links basically will redirect to this channel. And the reason why it's two is, one is a charity only link, and that is set up through Streamlabs. And the foundation that I went with is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. If you guys don't know, Zack Snyder, unfortunately, his daughter, the reason why he wasn't able to finish Justice League in the first place was because there was a tragedy in their family, and unfortunately, Zack Snyder's daughter didn't make it. And so I wanted to dedicate today's stream, if there's anybody that wants to donate, any sort of donation that goes to either of the links down below will go towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. So at the bottom, if you guys see, I will have that throughout the whole night. And if any sort of money gets funneled into or gets donated, it will show up here. And also, if you guys do any sort of super chats, they will also show up here on the screen. But yeah, that is my that's what I wanted to say. And welcome everybody. Welcome to all 14 of you right now. Let's see. William's saying that I didn't get a chance to watch the Snyder Cut yet, but I heard it's awesome. Well, you will hear it from me. I think that the Snyder Cut was a glorious movie. I think it is Zack Snyder's best DC movie to date, and I am just so on top of being excited, I'm just so like disillusioned that we don't get to continue that story. As you all know, this is just a one-stop shop, film. There is nothing else that's going to be attached to it. It is just a one-time thing that they let Zack Snyder do for HBO Max. And this is where the train stops. Now, crazier things have happened, and I'm hoping that they do give him one more chance to go ahead and just finish what he started. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was a 5-movie plan. Applause for the fact that they had a plan going in, but it was reportedly a 5-movie plan, and so he got up to 3. And then, so he got Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Justice League, or what should have been the Justice League, Zack Snyder Justice League, and then Justice League 2 and Justice League 3. William saying, is it Endgame level? I don't know. No. Comparing something to Endgame is a very tricky thing, but in my humble opinion, I would not compare it to Endgame or the Avengers or Marvel at all. This to me was a stylized, a Zack Snyder in all of its glory. Shout out to Adrian for saying that. And it is just a beauty of a film, both technically, visually. The story I felt was very cohesive, emotional. It was just a roller coaster of all things goodness, and you just bask in it for 4 hours. And to be honest, when I got to the 3-hour mark, I actually was very, like, no, I don't want it to end. Please, no, I need more than just an hour. So even at 4 hours, you're still left wanting more. And I'm really, like I said, I'm very, very, very happy for the Snyder family and Zach and Deborah to be able to finish it and just receive the praise and the long overdue appreciation that I think they were not privy to for a long time. Different to Endgame, if he got to continue, the final film would reach that. Yeah. So what's no secret is Darkseid is in this movie, and I just think that with what this could have turned into, oh my Lantis, it would have been awesome. Noel saying those storyboards for the other Justice League movies are crazy. I haven't seen them, but I'll take your word for it. HBO Max, Adrian saying that HBO Max is getting ready to sign those series papers for Justice League 2 and 3. I hope so. I 100% hope so. I'm not, don't hold me to it. Don't hold anybody to it. But I really think that if HBO Max wants to maximize their platform, their streaming platform, you don't understand. Take my money, HBO. Take my money, Warner Media. Take my money, AT&T. Take it. Make 3 Batmen. Make a bunch of Superman. I will watch so long as the story is good and the filmmakers are respected. You can have all my money. Here. I can't find money right now, but pretend I'm throwing out money. Reddick is saying, after watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, he is in the DC camp. Guys, that brings me to a point I want to make, but I'll keep reading the comics, but I will come back to that point. Someone remind me. It has to do with DC versus Marvel. Claybear Travels, hey, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you so much. Good to have you. Am I the only one that didn't like the Snyder slow-mo 15 million different endings cut? Slow-mo 15 million different endings cut? I don't know what that is, but just going on to the topic of slow-mo, I will tell you this. The reason why sometimes Zack Snyder's films are so polarizing is because they are stylistic to the core. I think he utilizes it in such a beautiful way, such as slow-mo, such as his color palettes, all these things. But it is definitely a stylized approach. And a lot of people sometimes get turned off from that. Lizzie saying, finally made it. Well, awesome. William saying, is the Snyder Cut dark like the Joker? The Snyder Cut isn't... No, I would not compare it at all to the Joker. The Joker is definitely its standalone thing, how they, envision the Joker to be standalone. But it is not dark like the Joker, in my opinion. the only way I could describe the Snyder cut is it's Snyderized. It's stylistic to the core, but very, very well fleshed out and very, very. It's a fun experience. I'll tell you that. Claybear Travel says, "Hey, wait a sec. I thought I came in here for Falcon and Winter Soldier. What's up with all this Zack Snyder talk, guys?" For those of you that are trickling in right now, again, I do want to just remind you guys that tonight's stream, my intention is to dedicate it to the Snyder family because it's been a long road for them, and I just think that at the end of the day, they persevered, and they didn't they made sure to continue on the legacy of their daughter, and I just think that's something that at least it's the least we could do on our end, and yeah, so we're here. But trust me, Falcon and Winter Soldier, as soon as that comes on, and even now we can start talking about it. But I just want to make sure everybody is understands that tonight's entire episode, my intention is to dedicate it to the Snyder family. I'll come back to that one. Claybear Travel says, "I get this idea that every scene in a Zack Snyder movie is necessary, and when you start removing them, it's like taking bricks out of a wall." I am going to frame that comment. That is the best way to explain that. My review for the Zack Snyder Justice League, I'm hoping to put out this coming week. But I definitely think I'm going to add what you just said, Claybear Travels. Whoa. Adrian saying, "Wow, my phone works in the shower. This is an odd experience right now." Hey, as long as you're showering and everything's good, then you know what? We're all good over here too. Fusion saying, "Every scene was slow-mo, the pacing was super slow, and there was so many endings that I got bored and yelled at the TV because Snyder had to include absolutely everything, even if it didn't matter." So I'll talk about the last part of what you said. I think that it was, in a way, because again, this was a one-off project that's not supposed to be considered canon. I think that it was appropriate. In my opinion, like, I felt watching the various endings was Zack Snyder's way of saying, it took me 4, 5, 6+ years to make this movie, and you finally give me the chance. Well, you're giving me the chance, so I'm going to make sure that I don't waste it. And so going on the topic of it having like a variety at the end, I'm not even going to say it's various endings. I'm just going to say it's a very variety-driven epilogue. I just think it was appropriate because when will Zack Snyder ever get the chance to show that again? So, you know, like I said, take my money, HBO, if you're going to give us awesome visuals, awesome story, awesome this and that. But going to your point about everything slow-mo and the pacing was super slow, on the contrary, for me, the pacing was perfect because it was fleshing out what we didn't get to see from the Whedon version or even just the regular Batman versus Superman theatrical release. There's, going back to what to Claybear Travels, every scene in a Zack Snyder movie, I agree, is necessary. Once you start taking out one little thing, it can shake the house a little. And for example, if you noticed at the beginning of the movie, this is, I mean, if you think the beginning is a spoiler, then spoiler warning, but it starts off with Bruce Wayne looking for Aquaman. And just the scenes where he's walking along the mountains, and even the dialogue he has between Jason Momoa and the person he's translating for and Bruce Wayne, to me, it was like it fleshed out a lot of things. And then even the walk back, when Alfred picks Bruce Wayne up on that airstrip, that was a scene we hadn't seen before, and to me that felt like a scene that was very, very necessary because it fleshes out their character. RHC Zoom says, "Hey Rick, will you start a gaming channel or a vlog channel?" I don't know about a dedicated gaming channel just because of the fact that I'm not like a hardcore gamer. But what I could do and what I actually have plans to do is I was thinking of possibly creating a secondary channel somewhere down the line where I can put stuff that doesn't necessarily fit here. So for example, you know, vlog type of things, because for example, me setting up this room, right? I don't perhaps my experience setting it up, I could put that on a different channel, or me gaming, I can put that on a different channel. Getting to know Ricardo Acosta more on a different channel, but Filmtopia, I want to keep it within here. All right, so let's get into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So William's saying, are we gonna get any Chris Evans tonight? No, or we're gonna get Chris Evans perhaps like on a picture, in a frame, but definitely no real Chris Evans. Reddick saying, theory time. I feel that Falcon and Bucky will battle Baron Zemo and U.S. agents, but Flag Smashers will be an opportunist. But I'm confused. How does Madripoor drip in? I do not know. I don't understand how Madripoor will be a part of this. I haven't necessarily fleshed that out myself. If anybody has a theory, please. And then 2 out of 2, Baron Zemo is probably working with the government after Endgame. If I'm not mistaken, there was an interview either today or yesterday, and I didn't get to read it, where the actor that plays Baron Zemo, I think his name is Daniel Bruhl, explained what he's been doing since we last saw him in Civil War. I need to definitely go check that out. Adrian saying mutants. That's how Madripoor comes in. But here's the thing, guys. Going back to our experience with WandaVision, who knows if anything like that's gonna happen with mutants? Because now I really think we have to take Kevin Feige's words seriously, which was just a few years ago. He said we won't be seeing. I think this was right after the Fox 20th Century purchase. He said, yeah, there definitely won't be any X-Men, any mutants within 5 years. So it hasn't been 5 years yet. So I, again, don't want to fan the flame for myself. I'm down to talk about it, but I don't know if I'm going to believe any mutant talk. Jordan says, I really like your setup tonight. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So I got some Funko Pops here. I've got, let's see. I've got Zemo. I've got Sam, and I've got Bucky. And I've got the coveted shield, Captain America shield. And then on this side, I've got my babies, my cameras. Claybear Travels. I got a question for people who read comics. How does Baron Zemo eat if the mask is glued on his face? Ooh, I do not know the answer. So please, people who read the comics, let me know. Fusion says, I think Falcon is Mephisto Falcon is Mephisto all along. All right, but it was Falcon all along. Reddick says Wolverine coming in Falcon and the Winter Soldier wouldn't be a producer's call. Ain't profitable. Yeah, looking at it with the producer's hat. So I'll give you 3 takes. Producer's hat, heck no. Do not put Wolverine in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You could monetize that a lot better. Filmmaker, I don't think it's required for the story we're about to see over the next 6 weeks. And then as a fan, I think I want to wait. I don't want it to happen here. I think X-Men is a vital character, and I think there's perhaps better ways to introduce him into the MCU. But yeah, guys, so man, I've missed y'all. It's been a while. I can't believe it's funny. Last time when we finished the WandaVision streams, I actually like the next week. I was like, what am I supposed to do with my hands? What do I do? But it's good to be back. Definitely gonna be taking off the jacket in a bit because I'm getting a little sweaty. A little sweaty. I think it's all the lights in my room. Fusion says Zemo's mask isn't glued on in the comics. RHG Zoom says, is there any character coming in this like Paul Bettany trolled us with White Vision? Guys, so yes. Or I don't want to say yes. What I'm going to say is, according to the press tours that all the filmmakers and the actors have been doing tonight, there has been talk about we're going to be surprised. We're going to see there's possible surprise like cameos. There's just we're falling into, or I think George St. Pierre, the UFC fighter, had told us that we might even have more theories for this series than we did for WandaVision. So who knows? Who's knows? But this time I am for sure tempering my expectations, or my, not even expectations, but what I hear, right? Or what we read. I am just like, okay, let's see it before. Claybear Travel says, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a nod to the Weapon X program, kind of like how they made a nod to an aerospace engineer. But I have to go read this again. But according to the aerospace engineer, that wasn't a nod for Reed Richards or anybody else. It was simply Jack, the showrunner for WandaVision. She had her own reasons for why she put in aerospace engineer, but it wasn't necessarily a nod. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I got a message and I don't know where it went. Sorry, guys. Okay, I guess not. William saying, I'm glad War Machine's popping up in an episode. Don Cheadle is awesome. Don Cheadle, that I do expect. Don Cheadle, I believe, is getting his own series as well, his own series treatment. So I think we're better than to bring him in than in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Claybear Travel says the Wikipedia says adhesive X permanently glued the mask onto his face. Again, just need to verify, but we will. Here, I'll check for you guys. Okay, so this is just from denofgeek.com. It says, during the struggle, Cap's shield strikes a vat of the superglue, which splashes in Zemo's mask-clad face, permanently adhering the mask to his face. But again, that's just me reading off of Den of Geek. I don't know if that's true at all. Jordan saying maybe he glued it to his cheeks. We'll find out. I mean, if we're ever going to find out, this is the series to hash all of that out. And I most assuredly can say they're going to talk about that. Because I feel we're going to get these one-on-one moments with Zemo throughout the series. And so, for example, think of, a scene where again, this is just arbitrary, but let's just say he goes back to his apartment, cracks open a beer, and starts drinking it through his mask or something like that. But it's what I'm trying to get across is I think we're gonna get moments like that in this series where it's gonna be character development, right? And so we'll see. Stephen Cummings is back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, everyone? Reddick showing some love. Everybody, show Reddick some love. Reddick is a moderator over on our Discord, and always contributing. Awesome stuff. And then another round of applause for Adrian, who is also implementing some awesome things over there. So if you haven't already, the link should be in the description for the Discord if you are not already joined. There's a bunch of links in the description. I'll let you guys hash them. Yeah, so Steven's super glad he's here because he needs his Marvel fix. Williams, hoping that we get to see a Sam Wilson backstory. That I can guarantee. We're getting the Sam Wilson backstory. And from what I've been hearing, this first episode is actually a lot of character development and exposition, but we also get action, which is pretty cool. So I think it's going to teeter between half and half. But again, getting to see the backstories of both Bucky and Sam, I think we're going to get that at some point, but I think it's tonight. Claybear says, the mask makes me think that they might explore adhesive, but I won't count on it. They might just scratch it altogether for the sake of the story. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is 6 months after Endgame, or is it 3 months? Jordan's really pumped about Zemo because he really, really liked him in Civil War. And Steven saying the Snyder Cut was awesome, by the way. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We got our first Streamlab. Let's give it up for Adrian. Adrian donated $40 to... Wow, that is awesome, Adrian. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that on the screen it updates, but wow, thank you, my man. Thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause, guys. That was awesome. Oh man. If you guys are just joining us, just again a quick description of what tonight is. Yeah, and there we go. It's on the screen, guys. We are 25% to our goal of $155 for in honor of Autumn Snyder, and that the reason why I set it at $155 was because tonight we came in with 155 subscribers, and just my thought process is we're all going through things, and we're all, we all come from different circumstances. And so all I really would ask is just if you were going to donate anything, if you had $1 to spare, that was my method with setting it at 155. I just thought 155 subscribers if all 155 donated just $1, we would reach that goal. And something's better than nothing. And again, tonight's stream is in honor of the Snyder family, in honor of Autumn Snyder, #for Autumn. So thank you so much, Adrian. That was crazy. Because not only that, but like that was the first time we'd experienced that on this channel, seeing it pop up on the screen. That was pretty cool. Get hyped, everybody. Get hyped. Get hyped. Get hyped. Yeah. Ooh. Talia says 25 minutes. We've got 25 minutes. Yes, we do. We got 23 minutes now. Reddick says, Adrian on fire. Oh, man. Jordan with the money emojis. William, Adrian, what a lad. What a lad. Adrian saying it's an important cause. Wow, guys. Human Ramp, thank you so much. Donated. Human Ramp has donated $5 via Streamlabs to charity, to the charity that we decided on was the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same foundation that Zack Snyder used when he was raising money just a few weeks ago or a few months ago. So I wanted to keep in line, and that's what we're doing today. So guys, we are at $45. And again, all this goes to that proceed. Nothing comes to me. And if you also were to press on the second link, that one's like a Filmtopia specific one. But what I'd use that, like if anything were donated to that one, it'd go into this charity one. So I am not taking anything from anything that's donated tonight. Nothing's going to me. It's all going to charity. Wow, guys. I am like, I'm a little flustered right now because I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's go, guys. Lizzie saying it's not letting me donate, but I'm trying. Like I said, if you can, awesome. If you can't, do not stress about it. Do not feel bad. Just understand that this is all for a good cause, and whatever comes in is a blessing. Is a blessing. So, wow, guys, I'm like mind blown right now. I am just not. Oh man. Reddick saying he can't donate right now, but when I start earning, I'm going to go all in. Listen, like I said, there's no pressure ever here at Filmtopia. This is a very, one of the main theses or one of the main themes here at Filmtopia is all I ask is you enjoy yourself and never, ever feel uncomfortable or feel out of place. Adrian, for Autumn. Rest in power, Autumn. Steven, yes, honorable people here. I love it, guys. I love it. I think it's so awesome. Reddick and Lizzie, wow. I think individually, or Reddick and Lizzie donated $10 via Streamlabs. We're not broken and we're not alone. Oh my God, guys, I am going to cry right now. This is awesome. You guys are awesome, guys. Awesome. Redneck Trekker, Ricardo, I feel like I have met you before. Were we in the Hex together? I believe so. I believe. Or hold on. This is, where am I? I'm not in the Hex anymore. I'm in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I am the Filmtopian. And these are the spring live streams. Guys, really quick, since I have you guys here, and maybe you guys didn't see it because you didn't get here at the very, very beginning, but I'll just run it right now just to get a little bit hyped because we are $55 into the goal, the charity goal in honor of Autumn Snyder. That is awesome. So I'm going to play this for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then I got something to say afterwards. And one more thing, Reddick saying at Lizzie. So Lizzie donated on behalf of Reddick and herself. That is just, wow. That is Filmtopia right there. Those are Filmtopians doing this together. Wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I played that just in case you guys weren't here at the very beginning, but that's like the intro song that I'm gonna maybe possibly play throughout the wow. Wow, Will has donated $10. Had to run to my truck to get my wallet. Guys, this is awesome. Awesome, guys. I'm so like so beyond happy right now because you guys are truly demonstrating what it is to be a Filmtopian, and that is inclusivity, kindness, and just family, guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. Kennedy Morales, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome, welcome to Filmtopia. Kennedy Morales says yes. Reddick, whoever that is, you guys are awesome. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Adrian. It was Adrian. So Adrian donated on behalf of Lizzie and Reddick. Wow. Adrian, thank you so much. Everybody, please, a big round of applause for Adrian. That is, you guys are awesome. I have such awesome fellow Filmtopians. Oh my gosh. Really quick, if you guys can bear with me. Redneck Trekker donated $5 via Streamlabs charity, guys. We are getting closer to our goal. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Lizzie says, Adrian, you are literally the best. Yes, we can all agree on that. And Adrian, I understand you have an immense amount of humbleness and modesty, but please let us celebrate you because you are doing so much for this community on and off the streams, on and off Discord, and please take our thank yous. Stephen Cummings says, which link is the correct one? Both of them are correct. You know what? I'm just going to take off the other one. The reason why I had put both was in case one didn't work. But the correct one, the easier one would be, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Lizzie donated $50. It wouldn't let me donate on the charity one, so I donated it on this one. Guys, okay, so I think that was like a perfect example of why I put two links in the description. Earlier, I was finagling with the links, and there were times where Noel donated $5, guys. Please, a big round of applause for Noel. A big round of applause for Lizzie. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So going back to just why there's two links, the reason why is in case one doesn't work, I'm planning, if one doesn't work, use the other one, and then whatever goes to the other one, I'll put it back into the charity one. Oh, I could pause, or here. Jordan says, can we get to the goal before showtime? I don't know. Or we might. So I'm going to, right now, the reason why I didn't show up on the little bar at the bottom is just because she sent it to the personal Filmtopia Streamlab one. But what I'm going to do is I'll donate that to the charity one. So give me a few seconds. You guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. You know what? I got to press my own link in order to get there. Okay, so I believe Lizzie, because Lizzie's the one that, or Lizzie sent it to the second link, which goes to like the Filmtopia one, but I'll resend it into the charity one, into the fundraising one. Okay. All right, guys, I'm inputting it right now. Give me. Oh my God, I'm like, I can't believe all of this. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. Hey, Lizzie, really quick, or actually, I can check. I was gonna ask you what comment you left, but I think I can just check that. or actually, for the time being, I can't find it really quick. But if Lizzie, can you type in the comments really quick what it is you put as the comment, so I can put it for you on this one that I'm about to add? Wow, guys, you guys. Redneck Trucker says, also wanted to say it's good to see you back, man. Wow, Josh from NY donated $40. Great of you to do this. Listen, all I am right now, guys, is the vessel. All I am is the moderator. This is all you guys. All you guys. Anybody can put a link down below. Anybody can do all these things, but unless you guys press it, it wouldn't be possible. So, okay. And then I got perfect. So I will donate. Almost there, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stephen Cummings donated $100, guys. Oh my gosh. Falcon and the Winter Soldier has not even started yet. We hit our goal before this. Oh my gosh. I'm doing like 18 things at once. But I'm just so happy, guys. You guys are awesome. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh. Guys. I need. Oh my God. Listen. Oh my. Guys, look. Look at it. It says. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to add the 50 Lizzie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All I can put right now is those amounts of. Hey, congratulations to you guys again. If you are just joining us, we set out a goal of $155, $1 per subscriber, for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention and Awareness. And tonight's stream is being dedicated to the Snyder family, and this is for Autumn. So, yeah, guys, I'm so, I don't even know what to do. I'm trying to like finish this this thingamabob. It's trying to input Lizzie's thing. Oh gosh, I have too many passwords. Okay. And I love, guys, this integration of Streamlabs has been one of a kind, guys. It is it is a game changer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You guys are awesome. All right, really quick, guys. Just need to finish what I'm doing with the inputting of numbers. Okay, here we go. So we should see one thing that comes from Lizzie, and here we go. Oh, we did it! Lizzie, thank you so much. Woo! You guys are oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Reddick says we crossed it. Yes, we did. Guys, if I could just again, thank you all for doing this. Again, all I really am doing is moderating, to be honest. All I am is just hosting this, but you are the real the real superheroes. So great job, everybody. Honestly, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Streamlabs is the best. Now it is. It is in my books. Ryan Bland, good job, guys. Good job to everybody. Human Rev says 3 days. So again, guys, when I did this whole thing, I wasn't expecting, I wasn't expecting much, because I understand how tough times are right now. And the fact that you guys were able to donate what you can, what you thought was appropriate. That is just in and of itself a complete win. And what a week for Filmtopians, right? We've got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier in T-minus 7 minutes. We got the Zack Snyder Justice League last night. It is a whirlwind of a week, and to top it all off, we hit our goal for autumn before the Falcon and the Winter Soldier started. This is just insane, guys. Insane. And again, I just need to more like 30 minutes. We did this really quickly. Hearts all over the place. Do you guys here's the thing. Okay, how about this? I will up the goal really quick. So I'll need you guys' permission per se. Like I want your guys' input. I can up the goal if you guys want me to, but for the people that already donated it, please, or I don't want to say don't, but what I want to say is please don't feel pressured to get there, because again, you already have done such an amazing thing. So I can, but what I want is, if you guys want me to up the goal, type in up. If you guys do not want me to up it, type in stay. Okay. Oh man. Adrian saying, question is, can we double it? I think we can. But again, I don't want to especially pressure anybody into doing so. This is all if you can. Yeah, the post show is gonna be crazy. Reddick said the pre-show is so great. Imagine how good the post show will be. Oh man, it's gonna be fire. The cool kids go to the after party for sure. I'll never forget when William showed up. When William first showed up to one of the after parties, I think it was episode 2 or 3 of WandaVision, and him, Ulysses, Bob were I think the only 3 in there. And wow, to see where we've come, that's awesome. Okay, I guess everybody said up. Everybody set up. So this is for autumn. Whew, this is crazy, guys. And you know what? And I don't say crazy as in crazy because I don't think you guys can do it. I just think it's crazy that we stand here united. We stand here united, and we embody, I think, Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, wow. Okay, so let me go figure out how to up it. I think I need to log into my thing. Oh my gosh. Lizzie, another 50. Okay. I don't know if that was an accident or if it was again, but thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Wow, I want to go call my mom and just tell her what we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to go edit, guys. I'm going to go edit it. Okay, initially it was at 155. We're already at 315. I'm going to put 500 just because it's a beautiful number. Wow, guys, I am blown away. Okay, if you guys refresh it, I'll test it first, but I think it should be... Okay. Claybear Travels donated $15. You guys are awesome. Lizzie, thank you so much. Claybear Travels, Adrian, Noel, oh my gosh, Fusion, Human Ramp, William, oh my gosh, Reddick, everybody. Steven Cummings. Oh, man, this is insane, guys. Okay, so I did up it, and it should be it should refresh soon on the screen, but I know for sure on the link it's updated. Rosie One, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you back. If you don't know what's going on right now, just look on the screen. Oh my gosh. So Denmark, Girona, welcome from the Philippines, my friend from the Philippines. The way you donate is there's two links. The two links at the bottom will direct you to Streamlabs in order to donate to this charity, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. Guys, I Reddick, no. So as a joke, he's saying, "Mom, I'm rich AF." No, guys. Again, if you guys weren't here, I just need to reiterate: all of anything that's donated tonight goes towards charity. I do not take a cent of it. We can do that down the line, but for now, tonight is for Autumn. For Autumn. Oh man. And I'll tell you this, guys, last night, obviously it's heavy on one's mind when you're watching the Snyder cut, but especially, in the credits, when we see those words for Autumn, it is an emotional moment. And like I said, sending love and all joy to the Snyder family, because they have had a long road. Oh my gosh. Adrian has donated $50 right before the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is supposed to start. Oh my Lantis. Adrian, thank you so much. Episode is out, guys. We were having so much fun being great humans, and it is time now to to migrate over to Disney Plus or however you can watch this, and I'm going to pull it up in a bit, and you guys will see my reaction, just not the obviously the thing. I will set up the timer so you guys can see where I am. But when we get back to the after party, it is going to be insane. Insane, guys. Insane. All right, Josh. Josh is out of here. A lot of you are probably out of here too. Please, like I said, go watch it however you watch it. I will be here with open arms, welcoming you back once it's over. Woo! And again, really quick, good job, guys. I'm gonna run over to tell somebody. Oh gosh. All right, everybody, enjoy it. I am going to bring mine up. Oh my gosh, seeing it on Disney Plus. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. What a great day. And the episode is called New World Order. The New World Order. And I hope the servers don't crash like they... Okay, no they didn't. So we are good. Let me set up my timer. Or the stopwatch, per se. Okay, here we go. And I am starting it. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, here we go, guys. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh, it's here, guys. I think this is Cap's funeral. Here's the shield, guys. What a beauty that is. My Lantis. That's America's shield. If you guys don't get that reference, it's from when they say, that's America's ass. It's yours, Sam. It's yours. Oh, we're gonna get the... So not a crazy theme song, but just a few notes of music, which is fine with me. Nice and simple, minimalistic. Oh, here's... the... Oh. Guys, this is so different from WandaVision. We are out the gate running. Let's go. Let's go. Love me a HUD. Heads up display for anybody wondering. Oh, St. Pierre. Yo, this is awesome. I believe that's French, everybody. Oh, Red Wing! We're the MCU's back, baby. The MCU is back. Boom! Sorry if that hurt your guys' ear. Adrian says, this ain't Top Gun, it's Top Fun. Oh, there's the famous trailer scene. Ooh. Man. That plane going down. Oh my god, guys, I love this already. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, how it goes from one ear to one ear. Oh, God. This is what I'm talking about. Seriously, Top Gun though. Top Fun. Ooh. My God. Oh my God. That shutter speed's high, boy. If you guys know what that means. Oh man, guys, this is. I feel like I'm in a movie theater again. This and the Snyder cut definitely felt like movies, guys. Oh, oh, he almost got sliced up. Ooh, damn, that one gets me. Like when he's about to go into the propellers. Reroute complete. Oh, wow, the score is beautiful, guys. Oh my. What do they shoot this with? Ari? I think this is an Alexa, yeah. Most of Marvel's Ari. Captain Marvel was red. Avengers. Flag Smashers. Wow. Unified without borders could also mean conquered, right? Yeah, Alexa, they love Ari. And yeah, this dude does look like Ezra. Just doesn't talk as fast. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Moon stop. Oh, Rhodey! Rhodey! The Smithsonian. I love the score, guys. This feels exactly how this series is supposed to feel like. I wonder why he thinks it's the... Oh, because they want it. Rhodey. I love Don Cheadle, guys. What a beautiful shot that was. Love me some Anthony Mackie, man. Watch out. Oh! Wait. It's me, guys. It's me. Oh my god. What? What? What the? He's got to be undercover or something, right? Oh, no way. Oh, they got us. They got us. Passive aggressive. In case you guys didn't know, any car can be hacked. Careful. Wow, the tone of this guy's is amazing. We're like 15 minutes into the first episode. James Wookie. Bootstrap Bill, you're a liar. No, no product placement. I thought we were getting a flashback to Wakanda for a second. Don't we all? Oh my god, that is so true. Holy cannoli, that is I need to write that line down. Man, these ECUs are crazy. Extreme close-ups. Brooklyn. Shout out New York. I was out there for a year. Can't wait to go back. Unique's a sick name. That's a sick name. Ouch. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Take notes, everybody. You gotta just go for it, or have a wing person to push you there. Bucky's got a wingman. Respect and love for all Asians out there. Yes. Wow. They are killing it with this show. Wilson Family Seafood. Nice. Here's the backstory for all of you wondering, are we getting one? Of course. Sam Wilson backstory. Uncle Sam. Dr. Space Cape. Dr. Space Cape. Wow. And they talking about real life stuff, guys. Definitely great character development. Oh, he's back for the date. That ain't no glove, bruh. This is hilarious. Please don't. Was that a stone? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god, yo. I didn't put one and one together earlier. Oh. I got chills, yo. That's crazy. Damn. That's tough. Man, you totally forget superheroes have bills to pay, life to take care of. Crank up that shutter. Same here. Wow. Great job talking about this type of stuff, Marvel. Wow. Get to a secure line. Need you to watch something and call me back ASAP. Important. He sent a selfie. Oh man. Are you sure it's a guy? How he survived that kick to the head? Don't know. Screw you. This is the same guy that told Sam, like, great decision on turning it in. Fudge. Oh my god, I'm like... Yo. Oh shit, it's over? Carrie Scoglin. Wow. Written by Malcolm Spellman. Created for television by Malcolm Spellman. What's up? Oh, Kevin Feige. In Feige we trust. Louis Desposito. Victoria Alonso. Oh, man. The Holy Trinity, yo. Carrie Scoglin bringing this to life, man. Gonna get a vibe. Gonna get a feel for their credits. Okay, music by Henry Jackman, guys. Give it up for Henry Jackman, because what a sonical experience it's been tonight. John Walker, that's his name. The Captain America says his name is John Walker. Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, let's go, baby. They showed Sharon, but they didn't say. I'm in the credits, guys. Just George St. Pierre. I just want to I guess I get a feel for the credits. And then I'll be right there. Okay, so that's the theme. That's what I want. Why I wanted to watch it, because I didn't really hear a theme song or a musical signature at the very beginning. It was very subtle, if that's what it was. But all right, guys, we are, and here we go. Okay, guys. First and foremost, I just want to say this is amazing. Like, coming from WandaVision, where it's like meta to its roots at times, to this, where we get depth, we get a tonality that is consistent, we get a action sequences. Like, I'm talking cinematic level action sequences. If you guys don't know, I think this show, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the series, is actually said to be by Kevin Feige. He worded this in a way where he was specific about it. Let me stop the timer. Hold on. So he worded it in a way where he was pretty specific about how this this show, he called it a cinematic series. And he delineated, like, he said that specifically because he said that this show was intended, is created like a movie, and it's a 6-hour movie, but they obviously cut it up and put it on streaming. I'm not saying the intention was always to be a movie. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's some sort of through line for this series that makes it seem like a movie. Kind of like how Zack Snyder's Justice League was last night, where it was part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, epilogue. That's the vibe I'm getting here, because we're really, really grinding out the beginning stages of where this is all going. Keep in mind, we only have 6 of these. So after tonight, we're only going to have 5. And with that said, definitely, this is a show, though, that is just... I'm just like... I'm so satisfied. That's the word, satisfied. I am just so satisfied. The Because this show, because if you think about it, right now we don't have much like theory building per se, just because of how it ended, and we felt this was very crucial to the exposition, or this was exposition, this whole episode. But I guess what I'm trying to say is this. Um, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that this show left me very satisfied, but I understand that we have so many different paths we can go down, moving forward with the next 5 episodes. And I just think I think this is what I'm trying to say. The climax of the series, in my opinion, I think is going to be like bonkers. The climax. Um, I'm just really excited for it. I like, if you guys were here, if you guys weren't, or you watch it later, one thing, I was very giddy, and I noticed that. I noticed I was giddy versus WandaVision. Especially the first few episodes where you're like, oh no, like, okay, where are they going with this? This one, I feel like I know where they're going with this, but I know they have a few surprises too up their sleeves, and I think that makes this one just so palatable. That's the other word I was looking for. This is a very palatable show. If I show this to a non, you know, uh, superhero person, this is, you're like, hey, come over here. I want to show you this one. Talia just finished the episode. Jonah, wow, this is such a great start to an insanely intense series. Yes, going back to where I think this, whenever this show like hits its peak, it's gonna hit a peak. It's gonna be good. Josh, yes, yes, all over the place. I wonder if the U.S. agent is going to be a villain. That was the honestly, like, the minute he had his cell phone out when they were like in the Middle East, I think in Libya. Straight up, just, you know where that one's going. At least that's how it feels. Lizzie saying, I won't. I will say I wasn't expecting it to mess with my feelings so much. It tugs. It definitely tugs on your heartstrings, on those emotions, because going back to the the exposition and how they're doing it, they're coming at it from two very different angles, which is, well, not different angles, but different perspectives. We have, but it's all through the, the channel of it being personal. So for Sam, it's rebuilding life after the blip, with his family, and then we've got Bucky over here, where his really, his mental state is really torturing him, versus where now, like, they're in a world where it's in a way a lot safer. I don't want to say that, but it's a world without Thanos, and a world without, um, these overlord presences, at least denounced. They're probably unbeknownst, but for Bucky, it's really hard to integrate back into life, because I wish I could find the line where the lady says, um, what am I? Oh, when he's with the shrink at the beginning, I just thought it was such a powerful line. I'm gonna have to bring it up, because it was just such an amazing line. Looking for it. Wow, like, I'm looking through the episode right now, and there's so much. I can't find it, but it was basically like, being alone is the worst type of, like, not punishment, but it had to do with being alone, and it really struck me. I was like, wow. Uh, Jonah says, also, I'm going to do my best to not make a single theory throughout this and just sit back and enjoy every second. I'm in the same boat with you. I'm willing to hear, and I'm willing to, like, you know, to talk about it, but for me personally, I am definitely moving forward with a clean slate each week, because with WandaVision, I really thought certain things were gonna happen, and they didn't, and I it takes the air out of the room sometimes. Fusion says all the Disney Plus Marvel shows are filmed like a movie. The directors for WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier both said Feige gave them that direction. Yeah, so that is true. The one like it was a glaring thing that I saw is I believe it was an interview or something recently where Feige, oh, I think it was during the Disney Plus Investor Day when he was showing all the shows or all the projects they were going to have for the Disney Plus investor meeting, I think in November. Correct me if I'm wrong and check that video, but if I'm not mistaken, he like made it a point to say something along the lines of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be the first of its kind, and that it will be a cinematic series. And again, I think all the series are in a way like just a long movie, but he made it a point to say the Falcon and the Winter Soldier was filmed like a cinematic something. So I understand WandaVision is considered like just a long movie, but again, what really sticks out to me is when Kevin Feige says something specific like that, I tend to like just take it for more. You are a horrible shrink. Yes. Yeah, no, that shrink was not a good one. But it's funny. That's the shrink though. Now I'm putting the pieces together where in the first trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's the one that's like counseling Bucky and Sam. Oh man. Oh, Adrian saying dropping some links on other live streams. Fingers crossed we get a few new peeps. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to share that link, most definitely do whatever you guys think is it works. And like I said, it's for Autumn. So whoever from wherever, that's how we do it. Adrian, yes, let me shout out really quick. Adrian and Reddick and all the Filmtopians over at Discord we're building a community. And Adrian's saying for everyone in here, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, please do. We're going to have a lot of fun in there in weeks and months to come. Yes. So, and right now specifically with Adrian's setting up some awesome things there. We are working on something really great because we know that this is a community, a family that we want to grow and we want to nourish and cherish. And so if you haven't already, it's in the link or in the description box below. So we have the links for the fundraiser for charity, and then I think a little bit underneath that there's a Discord link. So make sure to go check that out, and you will not regret it. Fusion says, in the comics, U.S. Agent had serious anger problems that resulted in violence. It will be a unique foil with Wilson's grief and missing Steve and Bucky trying to be normal. Yeah, that's a great... Man, I haven't heard the word foil in a long time, but yes, I agree. Lizzie saying, yes, join the Discord. We have a lot of fun chats. Yes, we do, all the time. Was that Eric Andre in the trash can scene? I don't think... Was it? I heard Eric Andre's name this week. Like he was also doing some. He was on the Stephen Colbert show. So there's a possibility it was. Stephen Cohen says, who was disappointed by no standby messages and a 7+ minute credit? Yeah, you know what? Thinking back to WandaVision, those standbys were brutal. And the reason why it was brutal was because we would get like 20-minute, 30-minute episodes and then like 6-minute, 7-minute credits. That one actually kind of hurt now I'm thinking about it. Adrian's saying, retire all expectations, just enjoy the ride. Yeah, no post credits. In case you were wondering, no post credits. And let me tell you, we got confirmation this week too also about Oscar Isaac. Well, confirmation in a sense. Sebastian Stan referred to Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, or in essence did something like that during a joint interview with a Zoom call where it was Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and Kevin Feige. And when Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, said that to the interviewer, Kevin Feige was like, Fusion. All right. At the Disney investor stream, Feige said that they produce movies, so the shows are produced on the same production schedules, teams, and budgets that the films are done. Yeah. So definitely, they're coming through with that promise. Yeah, I can't wait till Eternals either. From what we've been hearing, Chloe Zhao, she's actually in the Oscar running for Best Director for Nomadland. But what we're hearing, right, through the grapevine is that Marvel can't believe what they have on their hands. They cannot believe the movie, how Eternals turned out. And apparently the pitch for Eternals by Chloe was, I guess, the best pitch they'd heard, Marvel has heard. So I'm all here for it. Lizzie, I've got to head out. Nice watching with you all. Lizzie, oh my gosh, I cannot thank you enough. Hopefully you're still here because I know I'm a little behind in comments. But please just take our thanks. And you are such an awesome person for contributing to the fundraiser we have here. Guys, we've hit $380. $380. And Lizzie is a big part of that. So everybody, please give a round of applause for Lizzie. Seriously. And she'll get an air horn right here too. Evander says, yes, Tobey Maguire is great. Tom Holland is great. Andrew Garfield is great. And I'm going to put an end to that debate pretty soon. I will, and I'll do it in a cool way. Yeah, night Lizzie, everybody's. It's pretty chill at the moment. If it starts getting hectic, Rick will assign some YouTube mods. Yeah. So as far as YouTube mods, right now it's manageable, but down the line, I definitely am gonna be doing some things. So, and again, guys, we're Filmtopia, right? This whole movement, this whole project, this whole channel is in its baby stages. You all here are part of something that I plan to put my heart and soul into. And if that's anything, I just want to say, your guys's positivity, your guys's input, your guys's all of your the energy you give me, I try to give it right back. And so what I'm trying to say is, let's do this. Let's keep going. If tonight's a testament to any of that, we are in good hands. Oh, there we go. Ryan Bland. No, it wasn't Eric Andre. Might have heard his name recently because of the new movie Bad Trip is dropping on Netflix next week. Hence why he was on Stephen Colbert. There we go. And Moon Knight equals Batman. It's an equivalent, like a Marvel equivalent. Yeah, definitely. Fusion saying Feige announced Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight during the Disney Investor Day stream. Really? I gotta go watch that again, but I'll take your word for it. Bob is in the house. Bob, everybody, Bob is in the house. Good to have you, Bob. Yeah, and as far as Moon Knight being Batman, Moon Knight is the Marvel version of Batman. Reddick just started the episode. We'll be back in a while. Wow. Okay, definitely go check it out. Don't want to ruin anything for you, so go check it out. It's awesome. Pyro Hell, yes, we are going to talk about this. Just finished the episode. The art, the colors, the cinematography, photography is just insane. Yes, guys, when you're watching this, I think I said this, and Adrian was chatting with me about this, but the camera they shoot on, right? They film on, is called, and most likely, I can't confirm this yet, but we're assuming because they've done this in the past, but they're running with the RE system, and most likely is an RE Alexa, probably a large format camera, or RE Alexa LF, and it gives you like that feel, that Marvel feel, that Endgame feel, and it's crazy how like a camera can make you feel that way. And on top of that, the colorist, the people really need to understand colorists in the industry are probably like, I don't know how to explain how important they are, but they can make your film go from looking like that red to looking like that blue. And it's crazy how your emotions can swing according to how it's, the film or the series is colored. I am inevitable. And then the fanfare begins, and the camera pans towards Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. Hey, it's me, Bob. Yeah, oh, trust me, man. We already knew it was you. But Deacon is Bobby. Got you. Deacon is Bobby. Welcome to my life. Welcome. On your left. Welcome, Rob. Thank you for being here. I was telling people earlier that also won the giveaway. Those are going out hopefully tomorrow, if all things go well. They're packed now, and they're going out tomorrow. So I just want to let you know on live. But yes, if you guys don't know, Welcome to My Life won the live stream giveaway that we had for the finale of WandaVision. Stephen Cummings, unfortunately, I too must head off. Need some sleep. Night all, and thank you to all who donated or will donate. It's for a good cause. Even $1 goes a long way. Yes, Stephen, thank you so much for your contribution and your donation. It was so. When I saw it, I was just like, whoa! So thank you so much. I really appreciate your gratitude and your willingness to do that. So thank you. Does not go unnoticed. Please remember that. Agent saying they are they are really nailing the digital process, looking more and more like film every time. Yes, so it's looking beautiful. The way they're, it looks like it's shot on film, and it's not. Adrian saying, Gerona, many powers. Moon Knight has many powers, multiple personalities, night vision, astral vision, strength, speed. It goes on. He's pretty powerful. And I believe, I think with Oscar Isaac, and I think it's a perfect role, especially the multiple personality thing. I think the acting chops that Oscar Isaac possesses is Evander says, two greatest heroes are Batman and Spider-Man. Prove me wrong. Well, as far as the greatest, that's obviously subjective. But as far as like the most popular ever, I think those are the two most popular ever. Zaku, welcome back. Just finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Super good episode. Yeah, it was amazing because it was just such a refresher from the pace that we were finding ourselves in with and the over theorizing per se happening with WandaVision. I think we kind of let ourselves get carried away with wanting something and then it didn't happen. And so it just kind of let the air out of the room. But WandaVision was a masterpiece in and of itself. And I think we have another good one on our hands. And you can say, it was Agatha all along. All right, guys. So really quick, in case anybody in here is new or you showed up right now. There you go. Are you ready? Is you ready? Last one for me, Adrian. Adrian, thank you so much. Adrian has donated $20 to the cause, $20 in honor of Autumn Snyder. Hashtag for Autumn. Guys, I was just about to explain it, and it was perfect timing. So if you guys are here, tonight's episode, tonight's live stream is actually dedicated to Autumn Snyder, to the Snyder family. As we all know, the Snyder Cut just came out last week. I will have my review on it coming this week. But that masterpiece just got dropped last night, and I just think it was the culmination of all of Zack's hard work, Deborah's hard work, and I think that film is just an embodiment of all the things that they've gone through, and tragically they lost Autumn Snyder. So I thought tonight it would only be fitting that tonight's stream was accompanied with some super chats, and we're dedicating all those super chats, or any sort of, when you go into the description, whichever link you press for the Streamlabs, it's all going towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. So yeah, so with that said, we're at $400 we've raised, and our initial goal, again, our initial goal was $155. I put it there because we had 155 subscribers. $1 per subscriber was just my goal. If it could happen, I was like, cool. To think we've gotten to 400, we are now inching closer to the second goal we set, which was 500. It's crazy. Awesome. Yeah, Adrian, seriously. Filmtopia, who's the best Spider-Man in live action in your opinion? Well, it depends. It just depends. Like, it depends on what part of me you're asking. For me, you know what? I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. I'll answer that at a later time. All right. You know what? All right. If I name who my favorite is, if I name my favorite my favorite live action Spider-Man, there needs to be a what are those called? It's like a ceasefire. There needs to be a ceasefire between the war amongst live action Spider-Man for the foreseeable future. There needs to be a ceasefire. So here we go. I'm gonna give you two answers. My favorite Spider-Man we're gonna go to break. I'm gonna go. Okay, so my favorite is Tobey Maguire. The greatest Spider-Man is Tom Holland if he gets two more trilogies. Okay, let me explain that. So, Tom Holland will be the GOAT if they use him how I assume they're going to use him in the MCU. Tom Holland has said that he's willing to play Spider-Man forever. And obviously that's not possible, but I think they will use him for the next 10 to 15 years. So we've gotten his teenage trilogy. We're about to finish his teenage trilogy. We're going to see... Oh, we got a donation. Rob has donated $5 via the Streamlabs charity. Thank you so much, Rob. That is awesome. We are at $405 now. $95 away from the $500 mark. Thank you, Rob. Everybody, a big round of applause. Welcome to my life. Now, listen. Let me go back to this Toby and Tom Holland thing. I didn't say Tom Holland is the greatest yet, so do not misconstrue my words. I said he will be the greatest if he gets the treatment that I'm about to explain. So he got his teenage treatment. We're going to get a young adult treatment, right? And then we're going to see the waning years, right? If we get 2 trilogies out of that, and then if we get 2 trilogies out of that, I think we're going to see just the growth of that character like we've never, ever, ever seen before. So that is my opinion on that. My favorite is Toby. I think the GOAT will be Tom Holland. All right, here I go. About to check your guys' what you guys think. Oh, here we go. Vander said no. Oh. The greatest Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Booyah. I should have said that. That would have been perfect. Adrian saying yes. So this is exactly the line I'm going down, or the path I'm thinking. Trilogy 2 will be college. Then Trilogy 3 will be an adult. That's the plan. Yeah. I meant Spider-Man as Spider-Man, not as Peter. Like I said, I'm still holding with what I said earlier. Favorite Toby's, the greatest I think will end up being Tom. Yeah, Andrew Cardigan says I'm so mad because Falcon and the Winter Soldier was getting so good. It was like, I'm telling you, I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the chat. But did you guys feel fulfilled with this episode? I felt very fulfilled, and I didn't feel like I capped off this week like kind of mad that we didn't get to see this or we didn't get to see that. I felt like, okay, it's perfect where it ended, and I understand, like, I'm ready for next week. Instead of being like, oh, I gotta wait till next week, I felt like I just feel ready for next week. Yeah, I hope they introduce Parker when he's an adult. We'll see. Like, those are a few trilogies away. Let's see. Yeah, I think Denmark. You were talking about Jake Mysterio. Oh, Pyro Hell. I wish Venom 2 is no longer delayed. It seems Sony is doing reshoots for Morbius and Venom. Either they are creating a connection with the MCU's Spider-Man or deleting any kind of reference to him. I don't think it's deleting any kind of reference to him. That I do not think is happening. From what we're hearing from reports is that Sony and Disney know that it's in their best interest to continue their unification. There's just too much money at stake, and too much money to be made. But going back to the delays, I think it's a good thing because I don't necessarily want these movies to get muddled in a very busy box office weekend. I think delaying Venom 2 to September is appropriate. I think everything that's going on in the world will hopefully be a lot more settled by then, so it'll get a proper release. Why are people talking about Spider-Man instead of tonight's episode? Well, a little backstory is that there's always a debate between who's the best Spider-Man, this and that, so I needed to end it today. I needed to bring it to a halt and commence the ceasefire. And Bobby says, cargo, brrr. Karen, go manager. Falcon fans, go on your left. Yeah, Bob is our Karen jokester. Great introduction for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Good character development and great pacing. Yes. Oh, here's a great one. Tamakengi, did you expect Rhodey to show up so soon? No, that was a complete surprise. Didn't see that one coming. Was very, very. It wasn't forced. It was beautifully placed. Perfect amount of like chef's kiss. Morbius looks fantastic. I love that trailer. Yeah, Leto is brilliant, my friends. Sony is delaying the films because they want that box office money without worrying about COVID fears. Yep, exactly right. Denmark says, I think Mysterio is in another universe, and he's gonna go to another universe and reveal who Spider-Man is. We'll find out. Okay. So, how was Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Was it any good? Do you recommend it? I was just saying this at the beginning of the the watch party. I think that this is the show that you are able to like distribute, you are able to like share, you are able to be like this without having to explain to said person, oh well no, like they're in the 50s because blah 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 blah. No, this one is, it felt like a movie. Enemy of the State, I believe Adrian said earlier, it just feels like a movie you're just dropped into and you'll get the backstory. You might have a few questions at the very beginning, but they're really fleshing out that backstory, and I think it will all make sense. You could watch this if you've never seen anything Marvel. Rosie One says, I thought the opening had great action. Yeah, so the opening had the opening, I didn't appreciate it enough, and I tell you guys this all the time. Like, make sure to appreciate it. Because it's the first time you get to see something. Well, I didn't listen to my own advice because I was really, really like stoked off of the charity fundraiser that we did, and I was watching it on the computer, and I was just. But once it clicked, like once I had that moment of like, oh, okay, boom, that sniffing salt moment where I was like, I'm in this, we're in this. It blew my mind. Zaku says, want to stay longer, but I need to go watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. Catch you next time. Go, 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 go. Go watch it. It is, to me, a masterpiece for me. I thought the 4 hours length really, really did its justice. Punch. And go watch it. Go watch it. And for Autumn. Fusion saying, I'm wondering if the mass terrorists are connected to the crew that tried to kidnap the soldier at the beginning of the episode, or if they're connected to the assignment Bucky had the dream about. If I had to bet on one, I'm going to go with the latter, that it might have some sort of connection to the dream Bucky was having. But what's crazy, did you guys see that what's it called, the mind f, where we come to find out the man's son is someone Bucky, you know. I tried doing I don't know if you guys noticed, but I tried doing the Don Cheadle Rhodey thing in Endgame, where he's like, why don't we just go back in time and find baby Thanos? And so that's what I was trying to do with. Yes, I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League last night. Watched all 4 hours. Tenmark says, I can't wait to go to the dark side. Tamakengi, did you like the fact that the first words of the show was "Old Man Steve Rogers"? Yes, I actually thought that was a beautiful touch. I'm in the camp of, I think, at least according to the reports, Steve Rogers, Captain America, Chris Evans is reprising his role in some capacity sometime down the line with the MCU. I don't know if it's in a full capacity. I don't know if it's just a cameo or whatever. But I really, really want to stave off his appearance in anything in Marvel for a few years, because the levity that Endgame brings to his character and the conclusion it gives his character arc, is just too beautiful to be touched with. So the audio, the voice was I thought a nice, tasteful touch. What about the Silk series? It's supposed to be related to the Sony universe, but not to the MCU. Are just Venom and Morbius going to be related to the MCU, but not Silk or others? So what I think is, for Sony and Marvel, they have certain characters that they've, like, if you think about it, look at this table. What they did was they had a meeting and they said, all right, we're only going to sign this contract if you understand you can only use these characters right here. You can't use these, and these ones are a maybe. So then Marvel goes and says, okay, cool, awesome. They shake hands, but they shake hands because the ones they can use and the ones they could possibly use, that's how they start developing their stories, because it's contractually, like they can use them. So if Sony goes back on their word, then they'll have a lawsuit on their hands. So, but I think before they sign any contracts and shakes hands, that's what I think happens. They set out, okay, you can do this, you can't do this, and you might be able to do this, and they move forward like that. Adrian's saying that masked girl is Sin, I think. Sin is Red Skull's daughter. Not sure, but have a feeling. That's what the chatter is, that that might be who that is. And I think it would be completely fitting if that really was her. Yeah, that strangle. Yes, Nathan, notorious. 10 minutes in, and you are like, you cannot believe that the MCU is going down the streaming series route, because you're like, wow, we're getting 6-hour movies. Cinematic for sure. A-Team's back. Welcome. This episode was good. They didn't even give Sam a courtesy call. They tricked him into returning the shield. Yes, and I noticed it off the bat during the episode when the man turned to Sam and told him, "It's a good choice, son." It's like when he gave them finally the shield. He was like, "It's a good choice, son. You made a good choice." And right then and there, I could immediately tell it was very condescending. I think the entire Sony and Marvel universes will cross, just not in the way people think. Yeah, so I mean, I hope so, but I think, in my personal opinion, there are certain things that are off limits, and you would think, yeah. Adrian saying, I feel like Venom, Morbius, and any future villains / heroes from Sony will live in a different multiverse, which will open post Spider-Man 3 and Multiverse of Madness. I think that different multiverse is a a way out or a way in that Marvel could always use in case Sony backs in or out of the deal, or vice versa. I think the multiverse is a cool way to be like, just in case Sony or Marvel decides to pull what they pulled like a year ago or 2 years ago, where they were going to split up Tom Holland's Spider-Man from the MCU. If they ever have something like that, a qualm like that, I think it can get resolved with some multiverse finagling. Fusion says, did you notice the words of Bucky is circling and scratching off? Oh, yeah. I'm wondering, they are reverse psychology to help Bucky heal compared to the words that triggered Bucky to kill his Winter Soldier. So wait, did you notice the list of words Bucky is circling and I'm wondering if they are reverse psychology to help Bucky heal. Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably. It's definitely, I think he's going around with his list, writing his wrongs. Not writing them necessarily like he's writing them, but he's getting closure for each wrong. So I think what he wants to figure out is he goes, and finds these names that he's been associated with in the past, whether it was good or bad, but he'd rather live with whether it's good or bad. That's what he's gonna live with. He doesn't like to live in no man's land. And it goes back to what the psychologist said. She says something along the lines of being alone is like hell. Being alone inside your own head is like hell. Tamon Kengi, thank you for answering me. Last question. Who is an Avenger that is going to make an appearance in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, if any? So, one of them is Rhodey, War Machine. We already got that. That already happened. So I hope you watched the episode. But if you're talking about another Avenger, the only ones that I think... That's a great question. I hadn't even thought of that yet. Let's see. Let's run down the list. Okay, not Cap, not Iron Man. Bruce Banner. Thor, no. Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously not. Oh, Wakanda. Anybody from Wakanda, I can see. I think, actually, I'm predicting now that Wakanda will be somehow... there will be some Wakandians here. WandaVision, first episode. Sleep. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Fusion, at Fusion. Bucky is basically healed already. Wakanda did that for him. Yeah, and he did reference Wakanda. He said he had peace in Wakanda. He found, at least for a moment in time, he was somewhat at peace there. But I agree that he's still working through some stuff. I think New Master 69 has a cameo. Oh, how does he go? I'm trying to do. Aye, though, there he is. Let me see. Listen, New Master 69. If you don't do that, I'm gonna come down there and... Oh man, I love that scene in Endgame, guys. New Master 69. I just can't see the Sony villains being a direct part of the MCU. It will be via reference only. New Master. Jair Torres, welcome back. So how do y'all feel about the new Captain America comic book that was announced? Ooh, I did not hear about that. Wait, I did hear about... Wasn't it the Guardians of the Galaxy? That was announced, right? Or am I tripping? But I did not hear about Captain America. I will check that out. Wonder if this new cap is just a symbol. This is from A-Team. Wonder if this new cap is just a symbol like Cap was in the beginning, or if they have found some of that super soldier's juice left. Flag Smasher Girl is Carl Morgenthau. So on the point of, is this just a faux Captain America? I think so. That's they even gave him like a very bland name. I think his name, I saw it in the credits. That's actually a good thing that I watched the credits, but it's something along the lines of like Jack Thomas or something like that, where it was like, so I think they're setting him up to be just a mannequin per se. Deacon is Falcon and the Winter Soldier ending be like fake America's ass. That's America's ass. Evander says, Adrian, you having fun in Discord. Yeah, listen, Adrian is getting down. Adrian is a Discord wizard. But I thought Adrian was a sorcerer. Nah, man. A sorcerer is just a wizard without a hat. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is gonna be lit. Is there word on more TMNT? Once again, for all here, please join the Discord. We will be continuing there post live stream. Yes. So, everybody that is in here, thank you first and foremost for being here. But please, in the description below, you will find the link to the Discord, and we have an amazing time over there. Currently, for the I haven't necessarily been able to be as active as I want to because I'm creating stuff for Filmtopia. But Adrian and Reddick are holding down the fort. Everybody else, Lizzie, Evander, everybody in there is really holding it down, and it's such a fun time. And here's the other thing: we're like creating like this experience. It's not just like a little chat room. It is. I mean, we have chat rooms, but it's becoming like a full blown experience, and I think that's awesome. So please, please, please go check it out, join it, and see what all the hype is about. Fusion SM says new Master 69 will be the Apple Store clerk from the Captain America Winter Soldier, according to some pics. Oh, yes, I did hear that one. I did hear that. Sorry though, I just realized I read a spoiler in case you guys, but that's what I'm hearing too. Tamakengi, great content, my guy. I will be back next week. Cheers. Thank you so much, Tamakengi. I hope I'm saying your name right, but thank you for being here with us. That's the whole point of Filmtopia, is to bring together fellow like-minded individuals, Filmtopians as we call them, in one place to just come together and enjoy this stuff. So if you're not already subscribed to anybody out there, make sure you're subscribed. And I have some great stuff coming on the way. We have some great stuff coming on the way. And make sure to join the Discord. Hey, Ricardo, why don't you have water in the side? Stay hydrated. So, look, I do, but I just drank it all. And I realized, I don't know if you guys remember this, but for all my OGs, you guys saw one time when I just disappeared from the screen. I disappeared from the screen because I had to go new Master 69. And yeah, so I'm trying to avoid that this time. I might still have to go do that, but it was pretty funny. I came back and everybody was like, oh, he got blipped. Let's see. Adrian says, I think we're going to try to pronounce their name. I think it's Tamakengi. Correct me if I'm wrong. I hope Tamakengi. Cool. I will work on that. If they want to verify however it's pronounced, I'm open to it. Deacon says, speaking of new Master 69, the Fortnite event was amazing. A recent Fortnite event or the past one? Past ones. The water, yes, has a cameo now, Denmark. Shout out to you, Denmark Garona. You have been here for a while now, and we love having you, and we appreciate it. I know from what you've told us in the past, you are from the Philippines, so shout out to the Philippines. I actually went out to the Philippines in 2019. It was the first time I'd ever been to Asia, right? I'd never been to Asia before, and I got to go to the Philippines, Manila, and then I also got to go to Indonesia and Bali. I love Asia. Asia's awesome. Tamakengi. Okay, so I'm saying it right. Tamakengi. The first one was right, not Ariana. Tamakengi. There we go. Yeah, so Adrian's a stickler for pronouncing names right. Thanks for clarification. Yes. So that's one thing about me. I'm very what's the word? One of my MOs is inclusivity. So I find it important to be able to pronounce someone's name right, to call someone by their pronouns. Um, so I take those I take those things into account and seriously, and I don't think it's it should be a controversial thing. So Denmark, love, yes, love. And Tamakengi says, "No worries, Adrian. Keep it up. Love the content." Awesome. Yeah. So, um, yeah, really quick, guys. So, while I still have everyone here, I just want to say, um, the the fundraiser we did tonight is. Oh, sorry. I was reading something. And so the fundraiser we did tonight, I had, I didn't really set any expectations. I just thought it was the right thing to do, and it was something that I wanted to do. And the fact that you guys came through with the amount of support and the amount of willingness to participate in something like this just tells me so much about the people that I have subscribed to Filmtopia. What I'm trying to say is I scored. Like I have the best subscribers I could possibly ask for. And going back to what I said, I think in past live streams where eventually this channel will get monetized, by hitting certain marks, right? You got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But what I said back then, and I still say now, is I'd rather it take 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers than to and have those 1,000 subscribers be as awesome as you guys are, the ones here right now, and the ones we have so far, and the ones that have donated. But I would rather have those 1,000 in a span of 2 years than to get 10,000, 100,000 in 5 months, and only have like a few hundred of those be as awesome as y'all. So I'm for the people, by the people, and let's keep this thing rolling. Like, let's keep Filmtopia going. Deacon says, subscriber. For all of you that do not know, we early on dubbed everybody that subscribed to this channel. Right now, you know them as Filmtopians, but write this down. Perhaps in a trivia or in a giveaway or in a raffle or in a something, when I ask questions, that might be one. What did we used to call our subscribers at the very, very beginning? And then you come to find out that the answer is subscriber. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, we'll get there. We have to. Right now that I read it, it's like I just pictured like right now, like the aspect ratio getting lower and lower and lower. Close up. We'll get there. We have to. And Denmark says, did you know where Wanda is practicing? I do not know, but she is doing some astral stuff, my friend. Some very astral things. I don't want to know where she is right now. But yes, this is, if I'm not mistaken, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is set 6 months, I believe, after Endgame. WandaVision, last time we saw them, was about 3 months after Endgame. So who's to say where she is? We don't know where Doctor Strange's movie is going to fall. And if I'm not mistaken, Spider-Man Far From Home was set 6 months as well after Endgame. Adrian saying, if Wanda survives Multiverse of Madness, every time I see MON, I always think Man of Steel. that to me, MO something, like MO anything, is reserved for Man of Steel. I don't know why, but that's just me. Well, I do know why, because that's that's what I think. Theodore, thank you for being here. How do we donate? Sorry. So no worries. So just a little quick quick answer is the link in the bio, the first one you see, it's a link for a charity fundraiser. Or if that does not work, for whatever reason it does not work, the second one is put there for the same purpose. You donate what you need, and then in turn, I'll manually transfer that over to the charity one. But everything that's being donated tonight is simply nothing's going to me, nothing's going to anything of mine. It's all going to charity, all going to this fundraiser that we're having. Tonight's episode is actually dedicated to the Snyder family, and this is for Autumn Snyder. As we all know, Autumn Snyder tragically passed a few years ago, and this fundraiser is, in her name. So it's going to the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention and Suicide Awareness. So just want to let you know, if you choose to donate, which there is no pressure to do so, but our goal tonight is $500, and we have made it to $405, 81% of the way there. That's crazy. I cannot believe it, guys. I cannot believe it. Yes, and thank you, Adrian. That is the link on the screen, but you can also just click it if you go into the description box below. It should be the first one. And if for whatever reason it does not work, try the second one. But yeah, guys, super stoked. This week was an amazing week, capped off with some amazing people and some amazing hearts out there. And so I'm just really humbled. I always say this. I'm very humbled and grateful for everything, and I don't take anything for granted. So thank you. Reddick Singh, I just finished the episode, and I think Flag Smashers are being funded by Hydra. I just finished one, I think Flash. Yeah, no, here's the only thing about Hydra, though. The only thing is, are they going to continue storylines or villains or groups from the Infinity Saga? That's where I'm just like, because same with Hydra, same with S.H.I.E.L.D., all these things, like, it just, we'll see. But good to have you back, Reddick. It went by quick for us. Like, you just said you were leaving. Deacon is Bobby. Can you make this your intro? It's film time. It's film time. I'll try different variations. It's film time. It's film time. What else? It's film time. What else? It's film time. Or like Buffett from boxing. From the UFC, sorry. It's film time. Sorry if that was loud at all. He just says, love the vibrato. Cool, sounds great. A-Team says, I think they're going to create a new Hydra with a different name, like Sword is the replacement for S.H.I.E.L.D. There we go. Wow, Theodore, thank you so much. Tamakengi here. Oh, thank you so much, Tamakengi. That is awesome. That is awesome. I believe you, let's see really quick. I just want to check something. Awesome. That's awesome. We're so appreciative of what you've done, of what you've donated. That is very, very, it's going towards a great cause. And like I said, this stream is dedicated to the Snyder family. And I'm so excited that Zack Snyder was able to finish his film, and for all of us to see it and just give it the love that it deserves. So thank you so much, Tamagengi. That was awesome. I'm like, I got chills, guys, thinking of looking at that. Oh my gosh. Fusion says, I joined the Discord. Woo! Let's go, baby. Denmark says, wow, thanks. Yes, thank you, Tamagengi. Theodore, and if I'm not mistaken, that's what I read, right? Theodore, I think you're just doing it from two different YouTube accounts, but um, it said Theodore donated, and then I think at the bottom it said Tamagengi. Reddick says Hydra's, I think, is going to be the scarecrow of the MCU. Uh, hmm. That's a we'll see. Trying the Pizza Time tone. It's Pizza Time. I can't think of where Pizza Time is from right now. Wait, Pizza Time. I'll try it in that tone, but you got to remind me, where's Pizza Time from? A-Team. Bum, 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 bum. I got chills. They're multiplying. Let's go. Tamakengi, genuine guy. Keep it up. Happy to donate. Well, we are happy to have you. Grateful, honored. Please, like I said, come and join us whenever you get the chance. This is awesome. We're seriously like becoming a family, a community, and what I like to call Filmtopians. So Fusion, welcome to Crazy Land. Yes, Reddick says Tamakengi, sweet stuff, man. Thanks. Seriously. Deacon is Bob Bobby says make sure to use Hydra soap when you shower. Yes, please, everybody give it up for Tamakengi, and everybody that's donated so far. Let's see. Really quick, looking up peaks of time. Yeah, Bob, what is that? Is that milk? Is that milk? Sorry, guys. Really quick, looking for the right tone. Sorry, guys. I went quiet because I'm looking at. I'm looking at Pizza Time, and I can't. I just can't get the tone. I don't remember the tone. Right now, what's coming to mind is whoa, he stole that guy's pizza. That's what's coming to mind, but I can't remember like it's Pizza Time. But anyways, I'll look for that later. Definitely went radio silent. I totally. Oh, here's a good one. Shuri can be a possible cameo for this show. Yeah. So what I said earlier was that if there's going to be any sort of cameos from any other Avengers, the most likely I can see coming from Wakanda, from the Black Panther world, and so yeah, so that's my theory. I don't necessarily. I don't know if it's gonna be. Well, we already got Rhodey, right? So we got Rhodey right off the bat. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but yeah. Um, let's see. Pyro Hell says, "Yo, is that Zemo pop in the bag?" Yeah. I'll show you the other ones too. Hold on. Got Sam. I got Winter Soldier, Bucket Barnes. There we go. Let's see. All right, guys. Denmark says, "I miss Chadwick. Don't we all? We all miss Chadwick. What a gut punch. What a gut wrenching thing. Like, I mean, forget about like the MCU for a moment and just think like that man, that king, is not no longer with us. Because of health issues, and that's tough to swallow. He's getting his well deserved Oscar nod this year, his award season nod, but I just really wish he could have gotten it when he was still around. Reddick says, "Wait, I'll call him on Discord." I turn off my notifications for the stream because in case I use my iPad. But let me see. Let me check. Where is it? Discord. Okay. Well, if you meant that for me, I'll call him on Discord. I have it open now, but if you called earlier, I did not see it. Yeah, rest in peace to the king. Rest in peace to the king. Zemo is like Thanos. I know. I can't agree with that one. Oh, he is back. Chadwick is the king for me. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Me to Zemo. Why so serious? Oh, by the way, I believe, Adrian, it was you that made some awesome GIFs, however you guys say it. But I really want to say thank you. Thank you. I have never been GIFified. That was wow. When I saw it, I could not believe my eyes. I still can't believe it. And I just want to say thanks for doing that. That definitely meant a lot to me because that means that means you are like just you're just thank you. That's all I want to say. Definitely borrowed from Heath and oh, Leto definitely borrowed from Heath in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah. So if you guys, really quick, if you have not seen Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, I'm about to say something. So spoiler warning. One, two, three. Okay. So that epilogue Joker premonition dream sequence was, oh my gosh, long overdue, and I thought executed perfectly. Um, that's the joke, and I've always liked that Joker. Even in Suicide Squad, I understood certain certain things about him that a lot of people just completely bashed. So I've always loved Leto A as an actor and B as the Joker. I think his potential is like through the roof. But it really he really went to town with the the Snyder cuts epilogue scene. That whole scene was so sick, by the way. Oh my gosh! But really quick, Leto definitely had a lot of uniqueness, but a lot of influence with his Joker take in that premonition or dream, whatever you want to call it, which was totally cool. And in all honesty, I need a bat flick and Joker Leto face off or movie or something. Again, um, uh, Warner Brothers, AT&T, HBO Max, all you guys, take my money, but make it, please make it good, make it with heart, and my money will be there. Seriously. Reddick says Adrian's got crazy skills. Yes, he does. um, Josh M says I'm going to watch that scene and nothing else. So here's the thing. What's funny is I'm watching it and I'm like, oh my god, we're getting towards like the 4 hour mark, and we're at like 3 hours and a half, and I'm like, no, there's no place for the Joker at this point. Like, there's no way. No, no, I don't know why they. In my head, I was like, why'd they lie to us? Like, where is he? And in my head, I'm like, they're not going to use him for a post credit scene because I think he could have served within the movie. So I thought for some weird reason they might have pulled it at the very last minute or something. I was thinking the worst. And then you get to the epilogue and you're just getting a lot and a lot given to you during the epilogue, and then boom, here comes the Joker in all of his glory, but placed chef kiss like beautifully, poignantly. Um, and I'm hearing that the black and white Zack Snyder version, the black and white version, is gonna have a Jared Leto a Joker scene for that movie, but not for the Snyder cut colored version. Bob is saying, anyways, I'm going to the Discord. See ya. See you there. I know the Discord's always lit, so let's see. Fusion says this might be an exaggeration, but there are 12 million 12,389,090,451 slow-mo scenes in the Snyder cut. And and you just made me read that number. um there are a lot of slow-mo scenes, and I own there, so I didn't have I didn't have a problem with the slow-mo scenes. I thought they were actually executed beautifully. But I remember there was one slow-mo scene that I did say, okay, I don't necessarily want. I didn't think I wanted it at that moment, but that only happened for one out of the 12 billion. Deacon says, "What is your name?" My name is Ricardo Acosta. That's my name, and my social, like my personal ones, is Ricardo X Acosta. But yeah, I am the man behind Filmtopia, or some can call me Mr. Filmtopia, or some call me my Filmtopia, or some call me the Filmtopian. Yeah, so there is a lot of slow mo. I won't deny it, but it works. Reddick says Leto is also working on Tron 3, so I'm hyped. Yo, I didn't know that. I didn't even know they were making a Tron 3. Where have I been? Oh, wait, you're right. You're right. I do remember that. Lois. Lois Lane is the key. Spoiler. All right, guys, spoiler. That Batmobile scene with the team in slow mo near the end is fire. um, I can sit here and talk about the Snyder cut for a long, long time, but the reason why I actually didn't live stream that one and do all this stuff was because for a few reasons, but one of them being I wanted to watch the Snyder cut uh, on my big TV, and I just wanted to just watch it because I just felt that the, obviously I'm not watching it in IMAX or in theaters, but I thought the least I could do was watch that movie on the big screen or my biggest screen at home, like a 55 inch. But and I'm grateful for that. But what I'm saying is that was one of the reasons for doing that, and yeah, I thought it was the least I could do for Zack Snyder and watch it how it's supposed to be watched. Fusion saying Snyder's thoughts. The Flash is the fastest man alive. Let's make him run in slow mo. Oh man, that's a good one. Yeah, he just says it. Hey, how else are you gonna see it? Reddick's like us. Like I like this back and forth. Fusion saying just like Barry Allen in the Flash TV show, just like Pietro in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Adrian saying, yeah, they did some cool stuff there, but I appreciate Snyder's take. They did that with the Iris scene. Hmm. Yeah, the oh man, but they can. So when I saw the Iris scene, the first thing I thought of was the Quicksilver Evan Peters in X-Men. I thought like that was a very parallel moment for me. But I love the Evan Peters one. Like I love the Evan Peters that that scene. You guys all know which one I'm talking about. Boner is the fastest man alive. At first, I'm reading it and I was like, "Who the heck is Boner?" But I remember. Oh man, I don't like that Boner thing. Isn't sitting well with me, man. Oh man, that's not a good thing to say. The what's his full name? Ralph Boner. The Ralph Boner thing just I need them to correct that. Reddick says, I guess then he doesn't feel cold. Always a boner. Oh man. But yeah, guys. Listen, we are a few hours into this live stream, and to be honest, like one of the things um moving forward is like I'm gonna be doing a lot more content, right? So a lot more content. And I keep saying that. I know, and I've told you guys in the past. I want to to walk the walk, not talk the talk. So, but I do need you guys to understand that my vision, my vision is for a lot of these things to come to fruition. They just take a while to like implement, to create. But I want to get to a point where I have like an automated system, or like a system in place where it's like I'm churning out things that I have envisioned, but at the right amount, at the right quality, or I'll leave that one for last. At the right like cost, at the right intention, but most of all, the right quality, and not quality like as in 4K, 8K, 4 by IMAX, all these things. What I'm referring to is quality, meaning do you gain anything from it, and do you enjoy it? That's my end all be all. That's my compass. And so, and let me clarify this too. And do I enjoy it? Do I enjoy what I'm making? So those are like the parameters I'm setting, or like the compass that I'm being guided by. And so right now, again, the channel may seem a little slow, or maybe I just do some live streams. But I do want, the reason why I brought this up was because moving like, further into the future, my time, like the schedule, right? Because for example, we do these late night live streams, which I'm still going to do. I'm still doing the live stream. I'm just saying those 4 a.m. live streams, I've got to start managing how I do that, because depending on, the content I have planned, do I, maybe not do it for as long, but get up earlier to make that thing that I make on a daily basis. So we'll see. Still trying to, just letting you guys into my thoughts, but live stream's not going anywhere. But yeah, so Fusion says Boner is a German name. It's actually pronounced with the long U instead of the long O. Bunner. Bunner. So you're saying or you. Buner? Bunner. So I think, okay. Buner. Yeah, the 4 hours is needed. Honestly, I don't even know how long we've been streaming, guys. How long? I'm 12. It just says I'm 12 inside. And he says, wait, that sounded weird. And now I just baked that into video forever. And Evander's holding back anger right now. And we're wondering why. Why are you angry? I guarantee you, though, it has to do something with Tom and Toby. But don't forget, guys, there's a ceasefire. No more crapping on the other one. Read what Reddick said. Tom over Toby. Okay, like I said, I gave my opinion. I am implementing a ceasefire on trashing the other one. If you want to say one's better, but I would like a ceasefire on the trashing of the other one that isn't the better one. That's my y'all left out Andrew. Fusion, we got to get this one in here because everybody has an opinion, right? So Fusion saying, am I the only one that didn't like the Snyder Cut? Or no, he's saying, I'm the only one that didn't like the Snyder Cut. I want my 4 hours back. I should have watched Lord of the Rings instead. I'll tell you this. If you want to watch Lord of the Rings, I will never, ever, ever say anything. Lord of the Rings, whoo, I can't wait to get into fantasy, like on this channel, where Lord of the Rings is going to live, Game of Thrones, all those things. And with Amazon, the series of Lord of the Rings coming up, whoo, we got a lot to talk about. AJ says, guys, no more Spidey debates for now. It's not that you can't debate, but you just can't crap on the other one. Josh M says, who's Andrew and Toby? Evander says, time him. He said, whoa, to the Snyder cut. Fusion not liking it. Adrian says, I wish you had enjoyed it. Like most art, it's not for everyone. Yeah, and again, I think one of my biggest things is how do I sit with said project, said thing, said piece of art? If I like it, then that's it. Like for me, I don't need to go around like being mad at someone for not liking it or being, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with whether you like it or you don't, but I'll always give you my take on it or my opinion or tell you as to why I think I like it. Vander says Zack Snyder's Justice League is the greatest team up movie of all time. So I've put it in like my favorite superhero movies of all time, and it's crazy because that's a movie that it's not like we've never seen accents of it before. We got to see certain plot points that played out in the Snyder cut in the Whedon version. And it's crazy to think I loved it that much knowing what we already kind of knew. But again, the Snyder cut is a completely different movie, though. I'll tell you, that's my opinion. It's a completely different experience. Josh M says, I'm hearing the Snyder cut is just a longer movie with cut out scenes. I never watched the original. So, guys, we have a Josh M. Everybody, we have a, what's the word? We have someone that we could like, you can go into this and enjoy it. Like, you don't have to be tarnished. You don't have to be like, what's the word? I'm blanking out. But like, you don't have to be tarnished by the other mess of a movie. Like this is, to me, it felt like just a fully fleshed out superhero film. It has a few flaws, like in certain areas, but to me, it didn't take away from the experience. So I'm super happy for you, Josh, to be honest. Fusion says film, like any kind of art, is subjective. Everyone receives things differently. Yep, and exactly. And so long as like, and to really quick, just to quote what I put in the description box for the fundraiser on the actual Streamlabs charity page. I'll read it to you guys. So it says, and I'll tie this back into what I'm about to say, but it says, this is a live streamed Falcon and Winter Soldier watch along pre-live and post-watch party, and all donations will be directed towards suicide prevention, going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This is intended to coincide with Zack Snyder's Justice League premiering this week on HBO Max. And this is what I want you guys to hear. My hope is to not only reach the monetary goal, but rather for all of us DC and or Marvel fans to be able to come together as one and stand united by helping those in need. And so I read that to say, film, like any kind of art, is subjective. Everyone receives things differently. But what I'm asking is, and what I'm advocating for is that no matter if you're a DC fan, no matter if you're a Marvel fan, no matter if you liked this Marvel movie, no matter if you like this DC movie, the goal here is to make sure that that does not divide us, but instead, let's find a way to unite. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And Adrian, let's clarify what he said earlier. But Adrian's saying, personally, I think the Snyderverse is incredible. The little kid, the 12-year-old, my 12-year-old self, appreciates the Elseworlds aspect so much. So yeah, Adrian, it was like it felt so. It just felt so superhero-y. Like it felt so theatrical. It felt so gratifying. I really, really want to watch it again. And to think it's 4 hours and I want to watch it again. That's something. Yeah. I'll explain more in the review. Yes, and when you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, you definitely appreciate Batman versus Superman a lot more. You appreciate Man of Steel more. You appreciate all of these movies so much more. Also, if you haven't seen, watch Batman versus Superman: The Ultimate Cut. It makes that movie like 5 times better. Pyro, I haven't seen the Whedon's Justice League nor the Snyder Cut. Dude, do not watch the Whedon version. Do not watch the Whedon version. Please do us the favor. Watch the Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's his original vision played out in 4 hours. Oh my gosh, I'm so like hyped that you and Josh have not seen it. Yes. Yes, skip Justice League. Watch it later to compare, but not before. Yes, yes, yes. Evander saying, I prefer DC because of the more darker themes. The MCU is too kid-like to me, but I still like the MCU movies. Adrian says, the truth is a lot of the plot is similar between films, but watching Justice before you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League will ruin your experience of the story. Yes. Reddick, you have not seen the... Yes, nice. Yes. So you just got to watch the Snyder Cut. That's freaking awesome. Same. I wish I had not seen the Justice League. I can't wait till you guys see my review. You guys are going to trip. Watch. Adrian, yeah. So he's saying that Reddick, you should watch Justice now just to see how much it was butchered. Yes, I think it should. I can't wait till this is taught in film classes across the world. Like what not to do. Same, Adrian, but I convinced myself that Justice League was a fan-made movie for real. I'm not even joking. Yeah, and then going back to really quick, because I don't want to come off as contradicting or anything. I'm not. I don't hate anybody that liked the Justice League, Joss Whedon's version of the Justice League. I wouldn't hate on anybody because I remember when I watched it, when I watched it initially, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like it was fun. And but pretty soon, like I'm talking like a few days after, I'm like, no, 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 no. Like the Michael Scott meme, like no, no, no. So just want to make sure that that's clear. Definitely don't feel ashamed if you like the 2017 version of Justice League. But I do encourage you to watch the Zack Snyder's Justice League just so you can have two to compare. Adrian's seen it 6 times now. That's something. 6 times 4, 24 hours. Good on. I think this is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if this is Australian, but good on you, mate. Good on you. Fusion, Superman the animated series had better Darkseid stories than the Snyder Cut did. Just saying. So, going back to Darkseid, give us 2 more Justice Leagues, and trust me, they would have all just like how Zack Snyder's Justice League made BVS and Man of Steel better, I think Justice League 2 and 3 would have made 1 even better. Pyro Hell says, I saw pictures of the Superman CGI in the Whedon's Justice League and it throws me a little bit. That's probably why I haven't seen it. Yeah, it was a complete, man. And to be honest, the thing that just angers me the most about like the whole debacle of like the 2017 version is just the behind the scenes thing. So the fact that Zack Snyder was already being chastised by management, by like all these things because of the reception to BVS, but BVS, Batman vs. Superman, was in a way butchered when it got to theaters because it wasn't the complete version that Snyder necessarily had in mind. If you watch the Ultimate Cut, which I think includes 20 more minutes or 30 more minutes, if they would have bit the bullet and just thrown that into theaters, I definitely think it could have changed a lot of the minds of critics and fans alike. So there's that. And so then, you know, when in his production during Justice League, you know, Batman vs. Superman came out, and the studio starts butting their heads, or they start entering the chat per se and saying, hey, maybe change this, or maybe do this, or maybe, because of the fact that they're like, hey, this Snyder, like the way Snyder's doing his whole stylistic thing isn't working. We need to possibly jump ship. But then, unfortunately, tragically, you know, the passing of his daughter, just it broke him, and he was not able to finish what he started. Hence, they bring in Joss Whedon, director of Avengers 1 and 2, and they think just because he can, you know, the box office success from those movies, they thought maybe he could bring it over here and translate it. On the contrary, I think he did a terrible, the word's not job, but a terrible, he did wrong by changing what he changed. And perhaps, I mean, I'm not, how do I know? I wasn't in the room, but perhaps it was executive management also telling him, hey, we brought you in because we need you to change it. So, but what he did change it to, I'm not a fan of. I stand with Zack Snyder. I stand with Snyder Nation, and I stand with the Snyder Cut. And I really hope HBO Max, Warner, and AT&T realize they can make a lot of money if they give him the keys one more time, at least to finish his stuff. Again, multiverse is a thing now. So across all platforms, all videos, all movies, everything. It's not beholden to just the DC and Marvel, or it's everywhere. So if you really want to make it work, you can make it work. I think the Batman, Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves, is going to be, it might be some of the best Batman we ever see. But I wouldn't mind if that's alive and well, and we have this other area, and it's Batflick. And then we have this other, like, as long as the story's good, filmmakers are able to tell their story, then I'm all for it. But with that said, gonna jump because I think I went on for a good minute. Also, one thing, complete, the heart of the movie, and they said this when it was supposed to come out, that Ray Fisher, Cyborg, was the heart of the movie, and then you get to the movie and you watched it in 2017, you're like, I didn't get that. Why'd they say that? Now I get that. He is the heart of that movie. What a fantastic job they did with Cyborg, and Ray Fisher did. And yeah, Adrian says he really was the heart. And Fusion saying it wasn't Joss Whedon's fault for Justice League. Warner Brothers wanted the changes. It's their money, not Snyder's or Whedon's. Yeah. So going back to that thing, like I said earlier, my disclaimer was the motivation to change things may have not come from Whedon. I think that's definitely like the overhead, like, hey, we brought you in because we need you to change it. But I will fault Whedon for the creative changes that he made. They were not good. And if I'm not mistaken, he said something along the lines of, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, no one tells me, like, something along the lines of, and I don't want to spread misinformation, so I'll just hold it. But yeah. But yeah, guys, I really, really appreciate everybody here. We are we have been here for a while. But I think I feel good right now. I feel like right now is the time to go ahead and wrap things up. The conclusion to episode 1 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Filmtopian in the spring live streams. But yeah, I'll read this last one. Or Fusion says Warner Brothers fired the executive that approved the Snyder cut. Okay, I think that was Taka. No. Was it the? I can't remember which executive, but it's on the tip of my tongue. The Snyder cut would have never happened if HBO Max didn't front the money. So, I think on HBO Max's behalf, and on so basically AT&T bought Time Warner, and with Time Warner came Warner Brothers and all these things. And so that merger, or I don't know if they bought, but they merged. So AT&T is the big overlord. But I think the executives over at AT&T, they see the long game, and the long game isn't these teeny tiny, things like they view, movies as teeny tiny things. And so they were like, what are you guys all fighting over there for? Like Zack Snyder, Whedon, blah, blah, blah. Listen, is it going to make us money or not? And so when that happens and they realize, they have the authority to green light or red light anything, they're like, they said, is the Snyder cut going to make us money, and is it going to get people onto our HBO Max service? Yes or no? And then people were like, it won't drive people away. So they're like, okay, so we'll bring people. They're like, yeah, probably. Okay, then make it, please. That's what I think happened. And I think that's what they're doing. AT&T has a heavy hand over Warner Brothers, because streaming leads to more AT&T customers. So it's a big thing. We could probably talk about this some other day, but I did want to just make sure we clarified some things. And yeah, so Adrian saying, thanks, Rick. Great stream as usual. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. Adrian, you are on a roll, man. You are on a roll. Gratitude. I don't even know how else to tell you and show you, but you know that we are very grateful for what you do. So thank you. And thank you to all that joined. Hit that like, subscribe, and join us on the Discord if you want to keep chatting. Yes, head over to the Discord. This Filmtopian is about to call it a night. So yeah. Evander says, good stream. Toby is still the GOAT, though. Let's see. And yeah, so Fusion, there's been a huge shift inside Warner Brothers, but there are still a few bad apples that need to be thrown out. And with due time, we'll see. I mean, each studio has its own downfall. So let's just hope they root it out. They root whatever is going on in every studio, because when that happens, us as fans win. And That's the most important part. Fusion saying it's the same reason why Wonder Woman 1984 didn't have a strong focus. The entire universe never had direction like Feige provides in the MCU. And it goes to show, right, that people do matter, no matter how big, how small, how many. Having a Feige will lead to what Marvel has on their hands now. And with that said, I think we're gonna end it there. And so, again, thank you guys so much. I just again, let's focus on what tonight meant, and tonight was a awesome night, and for the first time ever, forever being able to fundraise. I never in my wildest did I think we'd get up to $420. And I'm actually that is right there. That's the goal. I to me, I'm just like beyond, like, I'm at a loss for words because that is just crazy. Oh, and please make sure to I don't want to get preachy, but what I'm trying to say is make sure to appreciate, every day, and appreciate every moment, no matter what, no matter with who, no matter what you're going through, just appreciate where you're at right now, because we never know. And with that said, I just want to send my love, and I want to send my thanks, and I want to send my joy to the Snyder family. And I just want to say, this was for Autumn. So, thank you. Love you all. I will catch you soon. Head over to Discord if you want to keep talking. I know we got some Filmtopians that still want to talk, so I'll play the outro one last time, and I'll peace out. Later, guys.